Racers, they are about to begin. And off they go. So immediate Shriner with Darkness. Wow. Okay. That's just amazing. Looks like there's no easy way to get 50 gold right off the bat. I would probably just bomb a corner and just take Darkness. I don't really think the other shrines are worth it, in my opinion. At least not for like a 1-1 Shriner, when you have basically nothing. Like, Darkness is already just an immediate great start. Okay, so Kailaria is going to be doing Leprechaun strats to be able to afford Darkness. AC is going to grab Darkness. Kailaria is going to take the same Frost Charm that AC found a while ago. And I think AC is just going to head for the exit a little bit faster than Kailaria will. Looks like Kailaria is not going to go back for Darkness. Maybe they plan on mapping off of AC, but that requires that they stay close to AC all the time. And it also requires that they're going to be on the same floor for basically the whole race until she decides to just scoot ahead, whenever that may be. Probably zone 4 onwards, because after zone 4 it's pretty easy to map. Let's see what Kailaria is doing in this shrine. What are we doing here? Why are we bombing Darkness? Okay, so now the new issue. The blue dragon's on the wrong side. Okay, well, Frost Charm shattered. I don't think Kailaria realized immediately. Okay, managed to recover. But this is a really bad spawn for Kailaria, so they're gonna lose a lot of time to that. Meanwhile, Onyx Longsword find and Torch of Walls, I mean, we already have mapping, so I don't think that matters that much. At least it's not like a very big vision torch, so we're not gonna be getting a bunch of aggro. Oh, an Arc Dagger find in the shop, I think it was, for Kailaria. Okay, AC is gonna get their Lucky Charm. Okay, so the issue I have now is Kailaria has mapping from the Darkness, but with the Luminous Torch, there's gonna be the same amount of aggro, so I guess they're only doing it for the mapping aspect. They're also the first person I've seen so far that has timed out a song. All the other races I've seen have not had any timeouts. So AC's just going to Flawless the boss, and we're gonna get, I think that was the Ring of Regen that we got. Taking or bopping space. Okay. There's the Miner's Cap if they were going for it. But it looks like they're not going for a Miner's Cap build. They just want the free shovel. Alright. At least we have the mapping to make it a little easier to see where we're going, and we're not just blind, not just going in blindly. Wow, this is not a good exit for AC for sure. Tunnel of Death from one side, and then an Armadillo blocking from the other side. Okay, Kailaria is going to finish the red dragon. They found plate armor somewhere. while AC finds quartz. Both are valid when you have 3 hearts. Potion find for AC, let's see if they dig into it. And they sure do, who wouldn't? Okay, and both, well, actually no, AC's on 2-3. Ooh, they find the heavy plate, but we don't have the money to buy it. Unless you're planning on... What are we planning? Are we planning on a kill here? What's the plan? No, okay, well, we have Frost Charm. That's fine. Wait, we bombed the... Oh no. We bombed the heavy plate. All that for nothing. Kailaria misses the flawless on the Zone 1, or Death Metal 1, and Conga 2. So they are gonna be doing both chests with nothing, or with no reward, I should say. Oh, we got one of those middle exit layouts. Ooh, a rapier? No, I would probably stick with Arc Dagger. Both are correct in their own right. They're both good weapons. Oh, okay, AC. I think we use our we back up just once so we don't get hit by the Conga. Even if we get Wind Spelt, they don't. The Wind Mages don't attack every turn, but Conga does. Now we lose our Glass Shovel. They don't get a flawless either. So now AC is still stuck on that Onyx Longsword. Kailaria is still on the Electric Dagger. That's fine. We might have some issues for AC if they don't set up their Onyx skills, but if they do, it should be slow and steady for the most part. The lack of boots from both racers is making this Zone 3 traversal really difficult. There is so much ice everywhere. I think Kailaria wants the telepathy, but still can't afford it. We need 8 more gold. And there's the 8 gold. Okay. Reminder for AC that we cannot stand on hot coals. Those will deal 1 damage if we stay on them. Okay, Cheese Find for Kailaria. Throwing Charm making that Electric Dagger throw very safe. Early aggro for Zone 2 or for Phase 2 of Coral Rift 3. Dropping the beat again. Or, well, not again, but dropping the beat, and now they are 0 for 3 in flawless boss fights. So once again, no reward. But they already have a pretty decent build, so I don't think there's much more you can ask for in Kailaria's point of view. Oh, wow. A teleport monkey straight into the wall pig. That's insane. Okay, transmog, probably a shovel. Alright, well, we didn't get good shovels, but we got something. Okay, so it's 4-1 to 4-2. Kailaria has a slight lead, but it looks like AC is going to be screen watching to see what kind of shovels are in the pool. They don't like the pickaxe, so they're just going to stick with the titanium shovel, which is perfectly reasonable. Although without the blood drum, I don't think it matters that much. Because the only reason we would even not take the pickaxe is because of the blood drum, but I don't think our racers are gonna be using blood drum strats. Hey, there's the potion that AC has. Okay, so a lot of weapons are showing up for AC, but they're all very low damage weapons, so it's not that helpful. Floaty boots is nice. We can temporarily keep them on for the rest of 4-2 and 4-3. Speaking of 4-3, Kailaria just left 4-3. Taking on Fortissimo. Okay, we're doing our throw strats, which is fine. We block the Golem hit. And that's the first flawless from Kailaria. Let's see if they check any chests, because they do have a half a floor lead about. Okay, transmute the ring to a Snowbro, which we are going to put up. Ow, to AC for the wall ping, but they have regen to buff it up, and they had dash to get out of space or get out of position from the wall pig. Now okay, so AC kind of put themselves in a corner. This is not how you do Fortissimo, especially with a longsword. We should be trying to not get into the corner, because then we can't escape Fortissimo's splash. Okay, but it's 5-2 to 5-1, so Kailaria is still keeping their lead. They just need to stay on the wire, use the electric dagger effects effectively. Okay, Kailaria is down to the cursed hearts, but they still have the potion. Okay, one cursed heart, but they still have their potion. Kailaria's onto Dead Ringer. If I were AC right now, I probably don't have time to check for things anymore. It is time to not let Kailaria pull ahead. The race is almost over. We need to go. Kailaria's onto the Necrodancer. We have the bomb counts. And we have the bomb charm, so that makes it a lot easier. Okay, Necrodancer phase 2 has started. I think AC's just gonna have to hope for a death right now, because 5-3 is... I don't think the catch up is there. Unless we get a really bad Necrodancer, and AC gets a really good Necrodancer. And Dead Ringer fight. Throwing charm. There's the throw. We don't need the loot on the way out. Getting the last hit in style with a race time of 13:36 in the race room. GG's to Kailaria. Let's give them their first loot. I think both racers did a really good job of finding things or farming. What I think they can do now is once they have their build, just know when it's time to go. Because I feel like both racers are still farming, even up to zone 5. By the time you get to zone 5, you should have your build for the most part, and you shouldn't need to check for anything anymore. by the time it's should be go time. Seed was difficult, yeah. Honestly, it was a whole lot of nothing other than the Arc Dagger, I think. That was about it. Everything else is kind of just okay. It wasn't anything amazing, but there was a good amount of protection, I'd say. There was some armor pieces, heavy plate, but when you find them, there's not really good sources of gold. Racers are gonna start their second set. Immediate Batcave. Kailaria finds the Batcave first. AC finds a Titan. Wow, that is a good bloodshot. That is something you throw for. And it is a good throw. Or a good spawn. So our teleports, once we figure them out, grab everything but the harp. It's time to move. Well, AC wasn't screen watching, so they didn't see that this was a bat cave. And it's not the only way to get out of 1-1, because there is a second secret shop. Shriner on 1-2 for Kailaria. Just gonna grab peace. Okay, this is a much better arena. Okay, well, they didn't need to do that. I was gonna say that was one of the very favorable fights, because we can get all of that no problem, kind of like what AC just did. Wait, AC, grab the cheese and eat it. There we go. Take the blood drum back. Oh, Kailaria's gonna be using the boss shrine. I don't know if that is a great idea early on in 1-2, because that extra boss fight, or that extra mini boss, can eat up a lot of time. And if you do it that early, you're gonna be losing quite a bit of time, actually. And the reward was an Infernal Torch that you're probably gonna want to get rid of eventually, because it's not a great torch. It's not really an endgame torch. It's really just something you pick up because you don't have a torch yet. Peace will definitely make it a little bit easier. The second boss won't be as difficult, but it's still not what you are, not something that I would personally pick up so early. Okay, Kailaria is going to Flawless Fortissimo. AC's probably going to be close behind. Ring of Piercing probably is not going to be picked up. We'll see if AC... No, AC doesn't get the Flawless, so it doesn't even matter. Well, this is quite a tricky exit room. We'll see how AC deals with it. Kailaria is still waiting for this Armadillo. Or the Lucky Charm, actually. I don't know which one they were waiting for, but they were waiting for one of them. And now AC's pretty much caught up because of that really bad exit for Kailaria. Both of our racers are... No, wait, yes. Okay, AC is going to kill for the food shop. For the Gluttony Charm. Kailaria, I think, just bought and ate the carrot, which is fine. AC's gonna swap off of the titanium cat for the obsidian trident. Personally, I don't think that's a great idea, but it might be a preference thing. Like, if they think they're gonna do better on the obsidian trident, stay on the obsidian trident. But if both racers were like equally skilled, I would probably say the titanium cat would win. Just because it is move attack, and move attacks are so good in this game. Blast Helm Fine for Kailaria. Okay, with the cat, yep, that's what you should be doing with the cat. And you have a bomb or blast helm, so that should be an easy flawless. See what we get in the flawless chest. It is shield. Now we'll take them. It's not what they were looking for, I would assume. Alright, AC is forgetting that they have a trident, and there's the floaty boots. Turn them on. Aggro early. There we go. Okay, Cat Courage now for Kailaria. That is gonna be a double-edged sword. Like we've said in previous races, Courage is good, Cat is good, but you put them together and they're not great. AC's not gonna take Courage. They probably just didn't find Courage. I didn't see where Kailaria picked it up, to be honest. Good blood drop kill for Kailaria. They are quite low. Yeah, I wouldn't take Ring of Frost either. So Kailaria is probably going to be hoping for either a potion or some kind of shrine or crate or something with food in it. AC finds a shovel, which is good news, but they are gonna have to pick up the pace a little bit because they are almost a whole zone behind. And they have a weapon that is a bit slower than a trident. Or a trident is pretty much slower than a cat on average, so they're at a disadvantage right now. I think the best chance AC has is if Kailaria makes some fatal mistakes, like taking silly hits, or 2 or 3, or actually 2, because there's no not really a lot of health to work with. Okay, AC's at 2.5 hearts, so they're gonna have to be careful too, a little bit. Kailaria might be considering grabbing Crown of Thorns. Alright. If they grab it, they gotta play careful for a little while until their heart comes back up. Or their health comes back to a reasonable level. The good... Oh, that was... No, we missed the dragon. I think they were aiming for something else. I didn't see what the second mini-boss is. Not even checking the shop for food as Kailaria. I don't think a 4-1 to 4-3 floor difference is a big enough pressure, seeing as AC is pretty low. Not really finding any food other than the food shop that both of them found a while ago. This is a pretty famished seed. Oh, that's... Yeah, we don't have Blast Helm anymore, so we still gotta be careful with cat priority. Absolutely be careful with cat priority. Yeah, this 4-3 is annoying on cat. But we still need to remember how cat priority works. Okay, AC's on half a heart, which is good news for Kailaria. They can take it easy knowing that AC is probably gonna try and stay alive. And they're probably gonna farm this conga line to get like one more half a heart more. Because that's probably what it's gonna give them. Okay. Conga line farmed. Now let's check what this flawless is. AC also found the same Crown of Thorns. That's a mummy in your face. I don't even know what to say there. That was just a mummy in their face that they didn't see until it was too late. Check your immediate areas. Alright, well, this is Kailaria's race to lose. They just have to play really slow as they get their hearts back with the Crown of Thorns. And they have a couple options for Deadringer. Just need to see if they know the strats. Okay, another favorable arena fight or arena spawn for AC, but they chose the wrong direction, so they ate a Dragon Fireball for basically no reason. They really didn't need to get hit there. Alright, Kailaria ate the food that they found, just good. We know that's not the food shop. We already found the food shop. Why are we considering that? Don't consider it. Free spell, good panic button. Yeah, I think they're looking for the chest, if I had to guess. Deadringer fight, let's see what we got here. We're kind of a delayed Japanese strat. I mean, it works. It almost didn't work if I think if there were riders or on the right side, that would have been a much different story, because that would have forced you to have to change how you hit the top right barrel. They almost didn't have enough time for that. But they have 2 bombs. Yep, that's where you place the second one. Perfect. And then you place the last bomb to the right. Yeah, okay. I think they know how to do it. There's the first hit. Meanwhile, AC is gonna stick with the Titanium Cat. But there's not much they can do now. We're 1 hit away from the finish, and that will be it for race number 2 with a race time of 12:27. And that loot goes to Kailaria. Okay, so far it has 2 to Kailaria for, I think, the first week. AC still has a chance to take one off Kailaria. Race number 3, let's see how this one goes. Very nice. We have a gun, and we have the nice. Okay, both of our racers have readied up. I should reset my timer. Last one for the night, allegedly. Unless somebody else decides to start racing. Okay, a lock shop for Kailaria. AC went the other way, so they're not going to see the lock shop here. It's Glass shop's okay. I think I would try it, try the throw once, and if it doesn't work out, okay, sure, I'll just reset. It's okay, it's just a glass dagger. I'm not going to be upset if my opponent has a glass build with a glass dagger. Like, if they had something like a glass rapier, okay, that's something worth, like, trying again for, but glass dagger? Nah, not really. I'm not pressed. Okay, so that's the food shop for AC, for sure. Early Dragon says hi. So they're gonna be forced to fight in this 3x3 area. That was a wrong time to do that. I think that was a bad spawn for, or bad teleport for, yeah, it is. That is a bad spawn for the shopkeeper. So we're gonna have to use the bomb to, if we want the stuff in there. I saw magic carrot. I didn't see what else was in that shop, but if it was worth throwing, it's probably worth trying again if both racers died to it. Because we know there's a second bomb, and we know there's a dragon coming. So we can either use the dragon, or we can use the second bomb. Looks like Kailaria used the dragon to open it. We're gonna see if AC does the same thing. Okay, lucky charm for Kailaria because they had the flawless. Oh, titanium and rapier, magic carrot. Oh, absolutely, we kill this shop. This is definitely a kill the food shop pool. Now this is, so we eat the magic carrot, take the blood, what? Eat the magic carrot and take the rapier. And take the blood drum, not what AC did. If this race comes down to bomb count and the blood drum, I think Ace is gonna be pretty upset with the decision. Okay, conjure a torch as the first as the first choice is fine. If we have courage shovel, we definitely need more vision for a courage shovel. We don't want to dig into rooms blind for sure. AC has Core Rift 1, which probably means we should be using the bomb early because we have the damage to make phase 2 really fast. So they should, okay, well, it's too late now, but AC should have used the bomb to trigger Core Rift early. Exactly what Kailaria did. Pulse Tomes is the reward in purple. Let's see if Kailaria checks purple. No, they're gonna check red for a glass torch. Okay. That is not the food shop in 2-1. This is a complicated exit room for 2-2 on a rapier. But it's not impossible. The AC's going to be doing taking a different path, not going through the walls like Kailaria did. They're gonna be walking around, taking the what's the saying go? How does the saying go? Taking the scenic route. That's what it was. Okay, shopkeeper familiar. So at least there's some sort of healing for Kailaria. I don't know if Kailaria knows the titanium and rapier strat on death metal. you do a normal hit into a lunge, and that'll bring them from phase 1 to 3 health right away, so you don't have to deal with phase 3 at all. Again, very niche knowledge. No flawless for AC. They find quartz armor in 3-1, so I don't think the rewards were that good anyways, because the purple check was just Ring of Luck. I mean, it's just alright, I guess. It's not like you're actively hunting for chests, or they could be hunting for food. Finding ham everywhere would be pretty nice. Okay, cookies in the shop. Heal back up to full. That's great. AC has been taking a lot of... Okay, that's 2 in a row now. That's 2 hot coals damage in a row for AC. I would not recommend standing on hot coals. Three. Was that a down the middle strat? No, it doesn't matter. We don't have 5 damage. We can't go down the middle if we tried. 3. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that is a slip and slide into a corner with 2 yetis looking at you. Oh boy, you need to eat your cookies right now, buddy. You're dead. That was not the... Actually, what they needed to do there was wait the song out. You are stuck, sir. You need to wait the song out. It's better than trying to pulse the yeti that wasn't gonna hit you. I actually don't think they could have waited the song out. They just had to eat cookies every beat that the yeti was gonna clap, and just pray that we had enough cookies for the quartz to tank, take care of the yeti, and dodge the skeleton. But yeah, there wasn't much AC could do after taking that slide of doom. Oh, Kailaria. I think Kailaria needed to panic Blood Drum there. I'm pretty oh, Blood Drum early! Neither racer survives. And we got a full reset. Yep, here we go again. Race 3.5 or 4, however you want to look at it. I like how in both situations they were just staring at their doom. Kailaria needed to Blood Drum to get out, and AC needs to eat their food with iframes. Alright, I think both racers are going to run back the same build they had before. There is a War Shrine with no bombs. That is evil. You're telling me 3 damage is right there and we can't have it? Okay, Kailaria is going to be doing some leprechaun farming, taking the corner. That's nice. And AC doesn't have as good of a setup, so they're just gonna have to one-shot the leprechaun and go. And this is why you always, at a minimum, should play a little bit of the seed. No matter what tier you are, you never know when your opponent can die. So it's always good to get a head start. If you want to take a break, just have a little bit of a head start. Checking black when you already have rapiers a bold choice. We already have the weapon we want and armor's pretty low. Hi Papa Nee, long time no see. How have you been? We are on unofficial race 4 because both of our racers have died. I don't think either racer checked that crate, so I don't know what's in it. Okay, flawless for Kailaria. If we remember, purple is not a good take. Wait, no, that was zone 2. Never mind. We're gonna retake the glass torch. I mean, sure. Okay, death metal for AC. I think they just blood drum here. Not like that. Right there, we missed it. So we missed the blood drum strat. We missed the titanium rapier strat. I don't think AC knows the rapier strat. So there were 2 potential strats there. And we missed both of them. Oh, they have the cursed blood drum pickaxe. Oh no. I don't think they know that that's a bad idea. Seeing the shop for armor with the glass torch. That is true. Oh, we took shove. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. I am not good with shove shield, so I think there's very few people that know how to use shove shield. I am definitely not one of them. Oh, half a heart for AC. But they have Ring of Protection, so they're not gonna die in one hit. They're just gonna lose their ring. That was basically doing nothing for them anyways. Okay, flawless from Kailaria. Infernal Torch, it's better than no torch. Yeah, they made it so that they actually protect you in some way. It's not just half a heart, or half a heart of armor. It's half a heart of armor and saves you from one hit. And I think it protects shields too. So it this part I'm not too sure about, but I think it takes the hit for shields. Which is very niche. Not a lot of people know about it because not a lot of people use their shields on purpose. I am one of those people. It's very rare for me to use the shield on purpose. But if I did know that, I would probably be a lot better. That's okay, Squega. It's... again, like, it's great that I got buffed, but it's still it's still not as good as other rings. There's still plenty of better options than Ring of Protection. Shove shield, yes, I agree. I think it's because very few people use it, and there's very few items that make it work. I think it's because there's a few items where it's really good, but there's just like 50 items that make it really bad. Yeah, AC broke their headphones dropping the beat, so they just lost their headphones completely. Okay, good. Good. Use of blood drum. Eat the cheese, grab peace, take your blood drum back. I think shield or shove shield works great for short range weapons. It's just really hard to. Okay, that wall pig. Ow. I think it's just really hard to actively remember that shove shield does not work like courage. So we can't just like actively walk into crowds. Which some people believe is how, or it's just ingrained in your mind that that's how Ring of Courage works. Oh, that's a bounce trap. I don't think they saw the bounce trap. You know what the funniest thing about this right now is that there's actually an ad break going on. So if somebody said next slide 1-1, that's actually what happened. Okay, so Kailaria's second chance to take the seed and finish the set. Oh, AC, stop putting yourself in a tunnel of death. Ow, Kailaria, don't walk into a golem. What are we doing here, folks? We're taking silly hits for no reason. See, I called it. See, I knew somebody would say in some shape or form, ads, why is someone dead? Basically what happened was somebody was backing away from an enemy, but the enemy walked into a diagonal bounce trap. Alright, we've got Cursed Hearts. I mean, it's fine to eat the carrot. I don't see any harm in it. We have a lot of mobs, so we can spare one. A lot of backing up here, which I guess is fine, since we're, you grow, no, there's more healing, Kailaria, go back and grab, okay, we missed it. There was another gold pile right next to the Batcave that Kailaria just did not take. Yeah, we could have done that too if we wanted to do like extreme slow play. You have a 4-zone lead. I don't dislike the idea of extreme slow play. Is it slow and boring? Yeah, sure. Will it get you the win? Oh, absolutely. I think Kailaria also has a huge case of fear of missing beat. There are so many cases that I can see in Kailaria's play right now where their best option is to just stand still and not walk into enemies. Like, yes, you have obsidian armor, but we can regen that armor. We can't regen health right now. Okay, let's see what kind of strat we do here. Probably left side scoot, because Dead Ringer's on the right side. Okay, flawless. Not the Necrodancer. Don't use it. Don't use it. We have no need for need. Okay, let's have a very nice and safe Necrodancer fight. We have a longsword for Dad. Not getting the early hit in, okay. Questionable decision. Or they just forgot they have the blood drum. Just straight chasing down the Necrodancer. No lures whatsoever. Well, what if we need the half a heart? Well, it turns out we didn't need that half a heart. Because they actually finished the race with a time of 20:48. GG's everybody, that is one set done. I think surprisingly that's still not the longest set that I've hosted this week. I think there was a